Hello, lovely children. I am Kritika, your English educator. Today we are doing our poem Raven and the Fox from our book Purvi of Grade 6, Unit 1, which is Fables and Folktales, right? Today we'll start with few of the back exercises. Okay, so let's quickly dig into. This is basically beta a sequence of events is given to us. Like what happened in the poem, right? So what you have to do is you have to number them in the order that they had happened in the poem. So the way or in whatever sequence that happened in the poem, you need to give it a number. Okay, let's see. So first, the crow found the piece of bread or खाने का कोई भी चीज, ठीक है, piece of bread here or we can say roti. Then the fox started feeling hungry and just wanted to take that piece. So the fox lured the raven that you sing really well, so you sing for me. And when the crow started singing for him, or when the raven started singing for him, for the fox, what happened? The piece fell down. Fox quickly grabbed the piece and left. So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. This is how the event happened in the poem. Okay, moving on. Read the following lines and answer the question that follows. So this is an extract, this is a stanza from our poem. Sir Raven, you are a handsome bird, such feathers. If you would only sing, the birds of these woods would call you king. So Fox told the raven that if you'll sing, then the birds of this jungle will call you king. Okay? So what refers to? Yes, such feathers. Such feathers refers to what kind of feathers here? Such feathers refer to the shiny and the beautiful feathers of raven. Okay? Moving on. Why would the birds of the wood call the raven king? Why will they call him king? If he or if the raven sing. ठीक है? So अगर raven ने गाना गाया तो फिर वो उसको king बुलाएंगे, right? So the answer is the bird would call the raven as king if he sang. So if he sang, they would call him king. Okay? Moving on. The next question is, why does the fox address the raven as sir? Entire poem, the fox is calling raven as sir. Not just raven, not just by any other name, but also sir. Basically, he wanted to make him feel that pride, feel that moment, right? The fox addressed the raven as sir out of flattery only. Flattery only मतलब basically पटाने के लिए, ठीक है? उसको अच्छा मस्का लगाने के लिए, जो हम बोलते हैं ना कि मस्का लगाना, buttering करना. So for out of flattery, he called him sir. Okay? Next question. The raven, who did not see the joke, forgot that his voice was just a croak. Matlab, he forgot that his voice was really not a nice voice. He opened his beak in his foolish pride. And he opened and he started singing out of all pride. So this is another stanza from our poem. Let's do question answers from this. Why did the raven open its beak? The raven opened its beak to sing because the fox flattered him, right? Raven opened his beak to sing as the fox flattered him. Okay. Next is complete the following with one word from the given line. So this is called analogy. Fine. So fox was clever. The raven was foolish. Yeah. Let's see. So raven was foolish, right? Okay. Next is, why does the raven forget that his voice is just a croak? Why he forgot that his voice is just a croak is because basically when somebody flatters you, you forget all your flaws. Fine, you just focus on that you're very amazing. So same happened with the raven as well. Raven forgot that his voice was just a croak. It is due to his pride he fell into a net woven by a clever fox. So basically the fox made him feel so much proud, right? Made him feel so special, so amazing, flattered him with so many nice words that the raven actually completely forgot that his voice is not a nice voice. And उसने वो जो जाल बुना था fox ने, वो उसमें जाल में गिर गया और उसके बाद में he started to sing. Okay. Next is, how does Reynard make the raven sing? How he prepared him to sing? So basically, Reynard make the raven sing out of flattering only. So he started buttering him. उसको मस्का लगाना शुरू किया and वो उस मस्के में आ गया. He used some words like king just to flatter the raven. So the words like sir, words like king, he used such words that Raven got so flattered that the Raven started to sing. Okay. Next is, why does Reynard say that pride is not wise? Basically, घमंड करना अच्छा क्यों नहीं है? ऐसा क्यों बोला जाता है that if you're so arrogant or if you're so extremely proud of yourself, why it is not a wise thing? Reynard said so rightly, as too much pride leads to one to lose in suffering only. क्या होता है when you're too proud of yourself or when you're completely are blind with all the pride or all the flattering words, then what you do is you lose your senses of thinking. You lose your senses of what is right or what is wrong. You just keep on doing things to flatter people even more. So that is why extreme proud or extreme of anything for that matter is never good. Okay. Next is, give one reason why the teaching is quite a surprise. Why teaching? Here teaching means पढ़ाना नहीं. Teaching मतलब जो सबक सिखाया. Why this teaching was quite a surprise? The teaching was quite a surprise because the raven was not as clever as the fox was. क्या हुआ? The fox was very clever, but the teaching that Raven learned was as a surprise for him. Is why? Because Raven was not as clever as the fox, right? So this teaching was actually a surprise for Raven. Okay. Next, imagine someone praises you too much. How would you react? See, if somebody would have praised me, I would have been very happy, right? इतनी ही खुशी होगी कि क्या ही बताऊं, right? If somebody will praise you, obviously you'll be very happy. But again, this teaching you'll have to keep in your mind is that too much of anything is not right. You need to apply your senses always. Okay, let's see the answer. If someone praises me too much, I would probably feel a bit flattered and humbled at the same time. मतलब मजा भी आ जाएगा सुन के कि somebody praised me, right? और humble भी हो जाओगे आप. You'll be more nice to that person. I might respond with something like, you are too kind, but I really appreciate the compliment. I am just lucky to have such an amazing people around me like you. अगर कोई आपको praise कर रहा है तो आप क्या बोलोगे? I really appreciate that you are praising me, but I am just so lucky to have people like you around me who keeps on praising me. But I would be alert. Also, ये सब बोलने के बाद में what will I do in my mind? I'll be very, very alert. After hearing the praise, then I would analyze what is what and take proper steps to know the reality. Yani, I will keep everything in my mind. I'm going to keep all the appreciation given to me, but then I'm going to analyze in my mind that जो इंसान ने बोला है, is it all true, or there is something which I need to actually work upon and the person was just lying about us. ठीक है? So this is what we will do, or this is what supposedly I will do. Let's see what will you do. So this is basically an opinion based answer. You can write your own answer. Okay? Moving on. Let us learn. Now, you all know what is rhyming words? ठीक है, जिनकी एकदम ट्यून मैच करती है, जैसे sing, bring, है ना, limb, him, joke, etc. Word dash, no dash. Basically, the question is, we will move on to the question. You will find out the answer. So I'm not giving you. Abhi you have time. Find out the answer. Write the rhyming words from the poem. One has been done for you. So every stanza, like stanza 1, stanza 3, stanza 2 and stanza 4. Every stanza has rhyming words. For example, the first stanza has limb and him. Right? So this is rhyming. In the same way, every stanza has rhyming words. I'm sure by this time you must have found out all. Let's check. First stanza also has beak and see. Third stanza has joke and croak, tried and eyed. Fine. Then second stanza had word and bird, sing and king. And fourth stanza has know and glow, unwise and surprise. Okay? So these are the rhyming words. Okay? Moving on. Choose the correct opposites from the box given below and complete the table. There are 2 extra words that we will not need. So basically, this table is being given to you. These are the opposites to the word in the next slide. and two words are extra here, so basically as to confuse you, you don't need to use them. But what those two words are, we don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so perched, forgot. Perched मतलब क्या होता है बेटा? If you've seen a bird holding the tree top or holding any of the branch of the tree and sitting on that like that, that is called perching. Then forgot मतलब भूल जाना, foolish मतलब बेवकूफ, pride मतलब बहुत घमंड होना, laugh मतलब हंसना, ignore मतलब बिल्कुल छोड़ देना उस इंसान को एकदम से, और ग्लो करना मतलब बहुत शाइन करना. फाइन. After you write all the opposites of these words, use any four words from the table given below to make sentences of your own. ठीक है? So let's write down. Perch मतलब hold करके बैठना, तो flew मतलब उड़ जाना. Forgot मतलब भूल जाना, तो remembered मतलब याद रखना. Foolish मतलब बेवकूफ, तो wise मतलब समझदार. Pride मतलब घमंड, तो humility मतलब शांत स्वभाव के होना, काइंडनेस होना. Laughed मतलब बहुत जोर से हंसना, cried मतलब रोना. इग्नोर करना मतलब बिल्कुल भूल जाना, उसको ध्यान ही ना देना, और नोटिस करना मतलब बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान देना. ग्लो करना बहुत शाइन करना, और डिम होना मतलब बहुत डल होना. ठीक है? Now any of these four words we are going to use and make sentences using them. But you will do any four. I'm going to show you here more. Please don't try to copy the words or the sentences that I give you. I know you all are very smart and intelligent. You can make your own sentences. ठीक है? Let's see. The eagle perched on the tall rock. Nice. Eagle ने ऐसे perch करके उसको बैठा. I forgot to lock the door before leaving the house. Don't be foolish. Think before you act. Pride often leads to downfall. The audience laughed at the funny comedian. Don't ignore the advice of your elders. The fireflies glow in the dark. Okay? So these are the words that I've used to make the sentences. Please make your own sentences. Do not copy Kritika ma'am's sentences. Okay? Now we have a transcript. We are going to read this story and then we'll have questions on the basis of this. So let's do it. Dear students, the crow felt really sad because the fox cheated on him. In the quiet night, the crow thought and said to himself, I was fooled by kind words, but I have learned something important. Even if I don't have beautiful feathers, I am smart. To share his wisdom, he decided to go on a journey. He wanted to tell all the other animals to be careful with words. He told them, do not let pride lose what you have. Now, as you've read that what the crow did after he lost his food, you've mark the given statements as true or false. Okay, we can mark what all he did, what all happened on his journey. So let's mark true and false. The crow was unhappy that he lost his food. True. Obviously, even if I lose my food, I'll be unhappy. Okay. The crow thought that his lovely feathers made him smart. False. No, it was not like that. The crow wanted to tell his friends not to be proud. Yes, that's why he wanted to go on that journey. Okay. Now, write the story you narrated in the form of a conversation. Conversation मतलब बातचीत. जैसे अगर अभी मैं बोल रही हूँ तो मेरे साथ में बोलने के लिए सामने से कोई नहीं है. So this is a monologue. मैं conversation नहीं कर रही हूँ, मैं सिर्फ बोल रही हूँ. ठीक है? Conversation means when two people talk or more than two people talk. Remember to write only the actions for the raven as he has food in his mouth and does not speak. याद रखना, रेवन जो कॉन्वर्सेशन कर रहा है वो सिर्फ इशारों में है. Why? Because raven has food in its mouth, right? So obviously cannot speak, है ना? So the fox can speak, but raven cannot. You may begin like this. So these are few. This is the way where how you can begin. Reynard, good morning, Mr. Raven. You seem to be awake so early. Mr. Raven just nods his head. Okay. Reynard, oh, Mr. Raven, you look. अब ये क्या था? This was the starting. This is how you can begin. Now this is what I have written, a conversation. You can also write. Good morning, Mr. Raven. You seem to be awake so early. So Raven has food in his mouth. So Raven just nods. Reynard, oh, Mr. Raven, you look so handsome. उसने ये बोला होगा, you look so handsome. So Mr. Raven ने क्या किया? He puffed his chest. Reynard, what are you eating there? Mr. Raven keeps packing at his food. तो वो क्या कर रहा? खाने पे ऐसे चोंच मारता रहा. भाई किसी को बोल तो सकता ही नहीं है. Reynard, it looks delicious. How do you always find such good food? तो ये कह रहा है आपका खाना तो बहुत टेस्टी लग रहा है, आपको इतना अच्छा खाना हर बार कहाँ से मिल जाता है? Mr. Raven looks at Reynard and then goes back to eating. उसने उसकी तरफ देखा और वापस अपना खाने लग गया. ठीक है? Reynard, I guess you're not sharing your secrets, हाँ? Is it? मुझे लगता है अपने secret share नहीं करोगे, है ना? Mr. Raven shakes his head, still eating. तो उन्होंने अपने खाना खाते हुए ऐसे सर हिलाया. Okay. Reynard, well, I'll let you enjoy your meal. Have a good day, Mr. Raven. उसने बोला, fine. If you don't want to tell me a secret, it's fine. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm not going to disturb you. You enjoy your food. Have a good day, Mr. Raven. Mr. Raven nods briefly and then continues eating. He's like, huh. Okay. And then he continued eating. So this is what happened in the poem. This is all our exercises. Okay. Here, I love teaching you this poem. Okay. Here we are done with this poem. So, bye. I'm going to meet you in the next video.